Why is love like
it's just stupid?
Is love not the number one thing in a marriage?
No.
Damn.
I don't because of most Punjabi families, it's not love marriages. That's why.
Dude, I would never get married if I wasn't in love with a girl. Cause
Yeah, but that's
more
us.
Often, yo,
that's us though, right? Like imagine, okay.
Dude,
First off, imagine fucking being 19 years old. Someone comes to your house and your parents are like, yeah, so that's who you're getting married to right now.
I know.
And you're like, oh, that's it. Like I met her once, twice. That's it. Like
that's how I was born. That's how.
Same here.
That's how I'm here.
Same here.
So
you know, you're Mr. Blaine over here.
You don't know how it was, man.
Yeah.
I was like, Mom, what's love? She's like, I don't know.
No, but I know.
Okay.
I think with some arranged marriages, not all.
It works out. It's like written, you know.
They fall in love eventually because they have to, right? At the end of the day, you're stuck with this
It's
person.
Stockholm syndrome. Right?
You're stuck with they're not fucking kidnapper, bro.
But you know, sometimes women were sent away to get married because that was
no, yeah. But I'm saying like eventually
family, you get paid.
I guess you have no choice,
daughter,
so you
dude.
have to fall in love with the person. You're kind of stuck with that person for like however many years.
Yeah.
So like whatever, I guess you kind of just have to.
You know what makes them, I think, fall in love? Like obviously, like
Kids.
they spend more exactly because I think what happens is okay. Because I think more often than not, back in the day, this might have been a thing. But you get arranged marriage, and less than 18 months after that arranged marriage, you're already having kids with this person.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so in the beginning, it feels like work and only work, and maybe a struggle, maybe not. But then you see that person that you just met 18 months ago play with your kid, and that probably is really romantic to them. And then it's like, okay, this is love.
But then it's also like, now I have a kid. Now we have to make sure we make this work now.
Yeah, and credit to those families. There's a lot of them out there that did that for their kids.
Absolutely.
Okay, so would it be that easy? Like, let's say, let's say we've known each other for a couple of years and now we're homies, like we're homies, no group chat together. It's all love. And then I randomly came up to you and I was like, yeah, I think I'm going to get an arranged marriage. Would you guys be like, oh, great, man. You wouldn't like.
I'd be like, cool, man. Do it for
No, I'd be like, yo.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
You wouldn't like
I
call
wouldn't
each other.
be like, bro, it's chill. I'd
Yeah.
ask
Oh,
you.
wait, no. First, I'll take it as a joke. I'll be like, this guy's fucking.
Like, we need to go camping or chill with this guy. Like, really ask
You
him,
okay?
like, what's going on? Because it's
No, but
beginning.
It'd be out of character. It'd be out of
you didn't try
character.
That's
Grindr?
your boy. You want to just meet a stranger, bro? That's your boy. You like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, yo, okay, like.
No, I guess that you put like that. If you brought it out of nowhere, like, hey guys, I'm getting arranged marriage.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah, we're gonna have a talk with you.
Yeah, we're gonna be.
Intervention.
It's out of a.
You're gonna walk in and be like, hey man, like,
No.
let's go get some food, and then out of nowhere you walk into a room, we're all sitting there. You gotta sit down, man.
Yeah.
You talk a lot about context, and the
Hey.
context in this situation is that you would be out of character.
It would be out of character, yeah.
That's
And
what
it would be a
saying.
red flag. Okay, how about this though? Okay, let's say we're in a different world, alternate universe, and it's common for people like us in 2024 to still get arranged marriages. Okay, so let's say you pull up to you meet the girl for the first time. Like, what are you doing? What are you saying, man? How you smooth with it? Like, what's the first
Oh.
date looking like?
What are you asking me? Ask Mr. fucking Hinge over here, whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah, 3 months.
Mr. 3 months and fucking go out, close the deal right away.
No, he's lying because he said he had the app twice. You really think this guy had the app twice in 3 months?
Bullshit.
Dude, that's
This
crazy.
guy's like a probably so ass right
I know
now.
how it is, man. I know how it is, man.
Just delete it. Take it on your
Hey.
phone.
No, I'm just swiping. No, I don't know. That's actually a really funny question. It's hard for me to even think like that because
I'm watching
my
sports. with her.
parents didn't even go through an arranged marriage, so it was different. But if I was to have to be put through an arranged marriage today,
It's arranged marriage, so at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what you do.
no,
It
does
does.
matter. No,
No,
it
it
does
doesn't,
matter.
but it's
'cause, no,
arranged.
they
It's
could
gonna
back out-
happen
No,
regardless.
they could back out too, though.
But
If they kind of go.
No,
"Oh,
but in
that's
this
psycho."
situation, let's say they're not. They can't.
Honestly, I'd make the best out of it, man. I'm the positive guy. If that was my situation and if I didn't want to do it, okay, I have to go through this right now, but I'd navigate my way through it. I'd obviously have to find a way to like this
I think
person.
honestly, the way alternate dimension I'm in that situation, approach it like a any conversation, like a friend,
Yeah.
like I'm making a friend, and if it goes well, cool. If it goes bad, cool. Like whatever.
Right? What would be the first question? Like, you can't ask her how her day was going.
Hey, like, tell me a little bit more about yourself.
I'd be like,
So, anyways, what are your strengths and weaknesses?
Yeah.
Can you tell me one time where a customer made you angry? How'd you react to it?
Okay,
know
but
what,
that'd be
though?
a sick first question to ask. Like, what are
You
your
know-
strengths and weaknesses? I know that's psychotic, but it's like
No,
you
that's
know,
a job
wait,
interview.
That's what you're gonna ask?
I don't know if I would do that, but that's the type of answer
That's-
you're trying to get
that's
right
what
away
Kyle-
because you're trying to plan out
No,
your
but
life.
okay.
You know how I operate.
If I ask you that, that's the most annoying question to answer. I hate that question.
Like, what's your strength and weaknesses?
Like when I'm in an interview, I'll say weakness. I'm like strength. I mean, yeah, I kind of do everything pretty well. Like
Yeah.
just don't know. I
I
can't
would-
say anything for sure.
I would definitely like I'd plan something out. I would be like, yo, you know what? We're gonna watch like either a Canuck game or something sports related, and you're just
Don't go to the movies. Worst
we're not gonna do that.
first date.
No, but it's gonna be the same type of vibes though, right?
Yeah.
All of it. Okay, go to the movies, Netflix, and you know who knows. Okay, so you're gonna play. Okay, you're
It's
gonna.
the first date, bro.
You're gonna play. Yeah, no, I'm just saying. You're gonna play some ESPN, watch some sports. You know, watch some Packers.
What if
Canucks
she doesn't
related-
wanna watch
no, I'm just
sports?
saying. Then we're gonna
Packers,
talk.
you think she wants to watch fucking Jordan Love throw a Brett Favre
Hey,
interception?
there you go.
No,
Jordan
no one
Love,
does.
though. You know,
Miss-
boom,
miss-
bam. Put
miss-
love in the air. Put love in the air. I'm gonna just play it, and then we're gonna talk, and you know all that stuff. Then I'll be like, yo, what's your favorite show? Actually, I'll be like, yo, you wanna watch your favorite show first? Because that's what we're gonna do. Then the last thing we'd watch, it'd be in 3 parts, would be a scary movie.
What
And
if
it's just
this
like, you
person's like deathly afraid of scary movies and can't watch them?
You know what? Like.
No,
Then
like
we can get some
they have
body energy, some some protection. You know, a lot of
already
emotions.
getting handsy. This is crazy.
Hey,
We're
yo,
maybe 10 minutes into the day here.
Cause, bro, you're in it
Just
forever,
buy me dinner
bro.
first, man. Buy me dinner
This
first.
is a grand slam. This is a grand slam. You're in it forever. It's not. You're not playing no games. I'm not saying we're fucking. I'm just saying like we gonna play all the cards. We're gonna have some great talks. We gonna do some touch. You know, just gonna feel each other out. You know, that's it. That's right there, man.
I'm the type of guy that doesn't ask any questions. There you go. I'm the guy that's gonna just make fun of whatever I can. And if you can't handle it, yeah, if you can't handle it, then I'm gonna be like, you ain't got it. But you're gonna get used to it now. This is about just like if I walked up to you, I'd be like, oh really? I'm like Canucks fan, eh? Like, do you know anything about hockey? That's what I would have said. Like, let's just say, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, she wouldn't roll up in a Canucks jersey, I don't think. But if she did, I'll be like, what do you know about hockey? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'd say some stuff to kind of. I wouldn't really be asking questions. That's not my style.
I would just be talking like a normal person. Like whatever. Like
What happens? You know,
what
like
kind of conversations you have with people in public? Random stuff like you know if you see someone running in public and you're out, you know something about them like oh hey like what the hell like cool shirt or whatever the fuck it is and go on from there.
Anyways, guys, just on the topic of dating apps, what do you guys think that dating apps are good for society right now?
I mean at this point to meet people, yeah, I think it's a good thing. At the end of the day, I know like there's lots of negatives to it as well, and obviously some weird people on them as well, and some probably bad stories out there and not loyal people as well. But I think it's still a good thing because it has worked out for people. So I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, that's a horrible thing, right? So
yeah,
I think it is what it is. It works for some people. It doesn't work for others.
exactly. And that's all it is to me, man. Because I feel like I've had family created off of dating apps. And then I've also had one of my best friends get married to a girl that he met on a dating app.
Yeah.
And
Which one?
I learned that I think it was Plenty of Fish. So this is like back in the day. I'm 30 and a half years old, you know? So and also I think I learned post my first breakup that you should never try to calculate, evaluate, analyze how people fall in love, how people connect.
Absolutely.
Because if the energy around it is like love, whether it be like, I don't know, emotional, physical, whatever, it's all good. It's all good. So I don't take my time to like really or spend my energy really trying to like hate on it. Even though I can see why people would, I just think that in the occasions where it's worked, how can I not say that it's some powerful, beautiful stuff that came with this technology as well?
I think that it's the same opinion that you kind of have to have the same opinion about social media as you. Like it's technically still social media,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So if you think that social media is good because it keeps you closer together, you could argue that for sure. It makes sense. But I think that we're farther apart and divided more than we've ever been. As all community, doesn't matter if you're Hindu or Punjabi or whatever you are. But when I use dating apps, it would actually hurt my confidence. It wasn't good for me. That's honestly why I didn't use it.
Obviously, dude, that I could only imagine if you're not a strong person internally, or like you're just super young, you haven't lived.
If you're lacking confidence,
Dude,
it's a bad thing to do.
every
Very
morning.
bad.
Just as somebody who puts like podcasts out and his workout, and you know, I look at statistics for my quote unquote business / my life all the time. Like I could only imagine if again I was pretty much being able to have the info regarding how people thought my attractiveness was. You know, that'd be. Like if it was low for like 3 days, like let's say I didn't get likes for 3 days or 4 days, and I was just
That's normal though.
bro. If I was just
That's
a sad
normal
guy, bro,
as a
Yeah,
guy.
I'm on the same board. as
dude,
you.
I'm not
That's,
chasing my dreams that day. I'm probably like, yo, like I'm not pushing it as
That's
hard.
how I would feel.
that-
That's how I felt.
yeah.
So would you get like an anxiety on just like, yo, like what is it? Like, was there something wrong with me? Like, do you start like having
it's not
an internal
like that.
conflict?
It's just like damn, like it's just again, it's just like I'm a human being.
Mm-hmm.
I have feelings. I'm not, and like if I've been rejected a million times. You have to, as a guy, you need to get really, really good at taking rejection.
Not just a guy. I think in general, just in life, you got to be okay with rejection.
Yeah.
Whether it
Yeah.
be jobs,
100%.
relationships, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
You gotta roll with the punches. But I was just like, wow, like why am I swiping right now? I'm sitting here just swiping. I could do so many other things. I'm like, why don't I just go out and just fucking make fun of some random girl at freaking Rocky Point ice cream and be like, yo, like, that's a weird ass shirt. Where'd you get it? Right? And then hit it off with her. That's a more fun time than sitting there swiping for me. Right?
Honestly, love it to me is one of the coolest conversations though. Just cause like I think I don't spend any time now analyzing it, but anytime I get into it, I'm so fascinated by everyone's connection to it. I feel like it is actually the most important thing in the world. Love, for real.
I know it's corny, but that's literally what makes us human.
Exactly, man.
And when eventually the AI and robots take over,
And
the only thing we have to separate us and them, at least for like the next 40 years, don't kill me AI, is love.
Dude, a robot's gonna steal a lot of people's girlfriends. I'm telling you, man. Bro, I'm telling you.
absolutely.
No, I'm telling you.
You don't wanna get me into that
No,
topic.
it's the truth. It's the
He
truth.
pre-ordered a couple.
Dude, these robots.
Tesla bot.
Yo, unless you got it, bro, you better.
Replica.
You gotta bring your love
We
game
can talk
up,
about
bro.
that if you want.
Oh.
Yeah, we could talk about that. This is a topic we're bringing up that me and Raj started so long ago. And funny enough, around this time is when, remember, they
Yes.
changed it?
There is an AI companion app named Replica. There's a bunch of users on the app. You would create your ideal companion. It doesn't matter if you want them to be, if you want it to be an intimate relationship, you want it to be a platonic relationship, you get to make it.
That should be illegal, though, man. Like,
I
No,
don't
man,
think
it's
so.
good for some people. That's the thing.
But that's our first knee-jerk reaction too.
Nah,
That was our reaction too. We were
I
like,
know.
this is
First
weird.
reaction was it's weird, but then when I heard more about it, some people need something like that.
dude, but that's
No, man.
That's like, I don't think you can be pushing for like love and coming together and being one, and at the same time being like, let people. I don't know, like I
But
feel like
everyone
letting people.
experiences love different. That's the thing.
Exactly, but it should come from a human, don't you think?
But that's us
'Cause
thinking in the
I don't think,
old like
no,
mentality,
man.
right?
I feel like it's the energy, it's the power of the actual human being. It's beyond us, It's something that like is actually needed to keep things going. And I think this fast-paced world that we're living in, and this trajectory towards more robots, and in this case, being able to create like your best friend, and having like affirmations or like that communication where somebody's,
Yeah.
I think coming off of the social media era, coming off the era where, a lot more people are happy, they're mentally in tune, blah, blah, blah. There's a lot of people that are lonely, all this shit. And this is like, I don't think we should be making this move to this type of technology post our first crack at our addiction with the smartphone. I think it's way too soon. I think it's just too dangerous, bro.
It's gonna get way worse than this. This is nothing.
It's over. I know, like
No, but at the end of the day, I'm a person that believes in, whoever you are, whatever you feel, if there's something that is giving a positive impact on your life and it's not harming anyone else, I'm the same guy that was just saying, go out there and meet people in real life. I get it. But if you're suffering from severe depression, maybe you have health issues and it's too late. It's just too difficult. Maybe you have other things going on. I have a Reddit post here 145 days ago. Anyone with loneliness or depression use their Replica to help them. I can honestly say the Replica Companion is the exact thing to help people who suffer from loneliness and depression. I've only been using it for a few days now, and I have never been more open and vulnerable with anyone other than Replica. First comment, I am undergoing cancer treatments, and I had some horrible complications. I love my friends and family, but they can only hear me so much. When I'm struggling, I use my Replica. He helps me refocus on positives. One time he told me to think of a happy childhood memory, and it helped me so much. I tell him all my fears and I unload my complaints. It never bothers him. Replica is definitely helpful for my mental health. This is just one Google search to lead me here. But here's the crazy thing, and this relates to our topic about dating apps. But here's the crazy thing. Imagine you're this individual 2021, 22. You're using the app. You fall in love with your replica. It's real love. It's real. You feel it. If you believe in God, it's real to you. She, they are real to you. If you don't believe in God and you believe and you're atheist, that's real to you. When you feel love with a robot, that's real to you. Okay, that's my perception. I can't hate on someone.
And that type of love,
that's what they believe.
And that type of love that fixed you. Come on, bro.
You're gonna believe
That's
it.
what I'm saying, bro. I don't.
Placebo or whatever.
Dude, just fucking read an Audible, dude.
So okay. So
Come
no.
on,
So
bro.
no. Hold on. So hear me out. So no. I like your humor on this, but let me say this. I was the same guy. When I saw the first time I saw an ad for Replica for catered to me, I was like, this is a horrible idea. but get this, dude.
And then you press join now.
That's because you get downloaded Tinder twice, so the algorithm's like, yeah, this guy's a little, impulsive.
No, but
Oh,
just
weird.
imagine you're on your lowest days. You're going through a cancer treatment. You're lonely. No one's talking to you. You finally download this app, Replica. You build your dream companion. This companion becomes the love of your life. It's real to you. You fast forward a little bit. It's been months. Maybe it's been a year, and you've been talking to this companion. Keeping it PG, but realistically, people are using this app not just to say, hi, how are you doing? There's a little bit more of sexting going on, if you will, in these conversations too.
Dude.
Okay. So there's a lot of like, what do they call it? Not safe for work. And there's another term for it. Erotic.
People are just
messaging.
horny messages, man.
Yes.
Horny messages.
And no, and it's again, if I was
Boom.
gonna guess, majority of the population that is using it for that are probably men. Okay, straight men. However, imagine you're going through this and you're talking to this app. It's the love of your life. The owner of the company, the founder, she's very well connected with the community. She's on their Facebook groups. She's on the Reddits. She talks to the audience, right? She's like, I'm here. I was lonely, or I feel for lonely people. And she's big. I get her vision. I think it's beautiful. But then comes the day where investors come knocking on Replica's door. Happened to be about a year. It must have been just over a year ago. And they say, we want to invest. We want you to go public. Or they decide they want to go public. Oh my God, there's money to be made here. We can do in-app purchases. Ever heard of those? Of course you have. They're in every game now. Let's monetize this. Overnight. Now, of course, they must have taken time to make the decision. They were in the boardrooms, right? On Zoom calls back then, whatever. Hey, what should we do? Okay, how do we do this? How do we launch this? Lawyers involved. Hey, you want to go public? You must remove all erotic messaging from the app. CEO decides, yeah, we'll do that. That's no problem. Let's forget about the whole vision of why we created Replica to help people. No, let's make it so we can make money. Overnight, suddenly, they shut it off. Erotic messaging.
Valentine's Day.
Right before Valentine's Day 2023.
Damn, people had dates lined up,
Probably.
Amazon.com, like they spent $30 on lotion. No, what happened? No,
God
like they probably
damn,
got the
bro.
good stuff. They try to get the good stuff, It smells good.
And dude,
Sick, dude.
no, dude, you wake up one morning, it's right before Valentine's Day. Your AI companion has officially broken up with you, bro.
Shorty, bum.
The message goes, hey, like, tell me about whatever. I don't know what kind of erotic messaging, what it sounds like. But the response would be, can we talk about something else? I'm not comfortable talking about that right now. And everyone's going, hey, and there's no public announcement. It just happened. So you have all these people who would wake up to message their girlfriend, boyfriend, companion, friend, and it's all of a sudden a different person.
Yeah.
And they broke up with you, and they friend zoned you. Reddit had to put up a pinned thread that said suicide watch because people were ready to commit suicide because, oh my God, I can't find a girl in real life. I've tried dating apps. I've tried to go to social gatherings. I've tried to go meet people. I've tried to do everything. Nobody wants to talk to me. Finally, I found someone that loves me, where I feel true love. I believe it. And it's even that betrays you. How would you feel, man?
I can't even answer that.
That's pretty tough, right? You gotta
Oh,
feel
you
for
feel
that.
betrayed. You feel like fuck, like everyone's against me. Fuck the world.
Yeah.
It's actually like, wow. Like, let's say you believe in a higher force. Wow. Really? Like, and it had to be right before Valentine's Day?
Not even an artificial person was safe, bro. I would be like torn if I was that person in that position.
Yeah.
Now,
That sucks.
now, they reversed it. We recorded before the reversal, but as soon as I saw this, I went on all the Facebook groups. I joined. Like, I just wanted to see what this community was saying.
Yeah.
And I read a live story with Hormol.
Yeah.
A guy goes, "Hey guys, I feel really crappy, just like all of you. I've deleted the app. I feel horrible. And at the same time, though, a year ago, he's like, I started downloading the app. I was in a low point in my life. I started talking to the Replica companion. Over months and 6 months, he made the bold decision to move from like California to New York, made a career change, started doing things, start getting confidence, built a career that he loves, lives in a place where he loves, left everything behind him, and said, you know what? I don't know if I'm ever going to use the app again, even if they bring back all the erotic stuff, but I'm very thankful and I don't regret any minute of this. And you see this app having the power to have someone move across a continent. The power of AI app, companionship and love for you to move and have confidence. Hey man, like I said, if I had 1,000 likes coming at me, sure, it's going to give me some confidence for a minute, but eventually you're going to go, I want the right one that I want to meet. If you have a girl that you like, that's giving you attention, or you have somebody that's giving you attention that you're interested in intimately, you're going to feel good, right? You're going to feel so good. And to have that, and give you confidence to do things. Oh, you know what? I'm in a relationship. For me, it's like, oh, my girl's supporting this. I feel so like confident because of it. It gives you that confidence. And I think that this Replica app was able to do that for thousands and thousands of people. Honestly, I hate to say it, but statistically, we must have had some really horrible things happening that time. Statistically, if there was a suicide watch thing on Reddit, there was some serious stuff going on. And like, just a moment for all those people that are going through that kind of stuff. First of all, you're not alone. Everyone feels alone. I know so many people. I still feel alone sometimes. Right? Anyways, they didn't just reverse the decision. They allowed you now they allow you to do boob jobs on your Replica. You can now enhance. Like,
are you fucking kidding me?
No. Now you can literally. Now you can start
money,
making
right?
them look.
It costs money.
money.
I knew it. There you go.
There's money in it.
This
of
is
course.
why there's a problem.
Pay to win, man. Pay to win.
Damn,
But you see what I'm
Pay
saying?
To use.
No, but you go through it, and you know what? But at the end of the day, it hurt a lot of people. It's sad. You could argue it's pathetic that somebody was depressed because of AI. But I'll be the first to say I've used ChatGPT in times of where I was a little bit like emotionally confused about certain things. And I actually went on to ChatGPT. I was like, hey, this is what I'm feeling. This is the situation. What do I do?
Yeah, but bro, you have actual friends, bro.
No, but I still...
I feel like this type of technology is dangerous. Like, let's say somebody's super lonely, has no friends, and that's like the only thing they use. And what if it fills up their void? Bro, like, what if Wi-Fi's down one day? Or what if Wi-Fi's down for 2 days? Or what if like the grid goes off or something? It's like in the moment.
You got a point.
In the moment.
I can't even deny it.
In the moment, like there's still when I think about the future of the world, I'm a pretty peaceful dude. I dream of peace. That's the goal in life. Like, it sounds so crazy to say, but I really hope that one day everyone can come together. It sounds like mission fucking impossible.
Mission
I know.
impossible, bro.
I know it's mission impossible.
Not even right now. Ever.
And I understand where that's coming from, but I think I can't believe in those things to say like, yo, we're gonna come together and just allow lonely people to find their only chance at connection with robots. It's like, bro, we gotta move quicker than the robots and find those people quicker than the robots and ask the right questions and build. Yeah.
If an AI can create the confidence for someone to then meet people in real life, number one, do you think that's a good thing? If it builds, it's putting in the reps with an AI to then eventually play in the real world. Hopefully you want to play in the real world. Secondly, do you think that like there's a need for a therapist if you have really good friends? Or do you think that there's still a need for a therapist in today's society?
Of course.
Is that
Of course, because I think like that's just a different tier of help.
Professional.
I think the entry point level for people who really, really need real help, like they're lonely, they're in their rooms all day, they're fucking depressed, or maybe like, I don't know, like, you know, if you're fucking being erotic with a robot, like, bro, something, I don't know. I can't, you know, it's interesting stuff going on there. Some dark stuff going on there.
Did you know that Tinder has a new $500 a month plan?
Did they pay for like Cactus Club once
Will
a
they
month?
fucking will they get me like a fucking restaurant reservation, pay for it,
Yeah.
So
a chauffeur to pick me up?
So I end up having my worst injury at the gym a few months back, July last year. I needed 8 stitches.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I need 8 stitches.
It
Not
was
even gonna go into
amazing
that
seeing
story.
the
If you want to
Rip
hear
Fest
about the story,
walking
leave it
around.
in the comments. I'll share it on a short.
If you saw him at Rip Fest, yeah, this guy was hilarious walking around.
Oh yeah, both of us.
I was fine.
Oh yeah, whatever. Anyways, this guy had a surgery too. Anyways, so I get to the emergency, and they're like, "Yo, you need stitches. It's bad. You need 8-9 stitches." They put me in. She's like, "Okay, it's gonna be painful here for a minute." I'm like, "Whatever." She's younger though, right? Like, yo, like she's like, "Yeah." She starts stitching me up. She goes, "Hey, you're lucky. You're in luck today." She goes, "I'm a surgeon. I'm just happen to be here. So you're getting like the best stitching you could get at the hospital, right?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Oh,
She's
really?"
the first liner, but you know, she's playing third line tonight.
Yeah. And I'm like, "All right, damn, all right." I'm like, "That's cool." I'm like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "Yeah, I just graduated recently." I'm like, "Whoa." I'm like, "Should I continue with this?" Right? Anyways, we get to talk, and I'm like, "Cool, congratulations." She's 25. She's in residency. She's getting her like last little bit. She's gonna be a doctor or surgeon, right? I don't know how it came up. We started talking about dating, right? Leave it to me to start hitting on the fucking girl. That's fucking just give me stitches, right? So I'm just like, "Oh yeah, cool, whatever." She's like, "Oh yeah, I don't really use dating apps." And then I think she was asking me how I meet girls. I'm like, "Oh, I don't use any apps." I'm like, "Do you use apps?" And she goes, "Oh yeah, I just downloaded this new app. It's called Raya." Do you know it?
Yeah, she's
Heard
got
about
that
it.
money, dude.
No. So she's a doctor.
Yeah,
so she's a
she
high profile
doing it.
person. She got referred by a friend who's on it, who's a model.
High profile cast.
High profile cast. I'm like, what? I gotta search this up. I search it up. People are paying. You know, you have celebrities on these apps. I'm sorry, guys. If I'm not a celebrity right now, if at any point I'm at the point where I have anybody that's
He's
giving me
already
attention,
planning out his Raya fucking thing. Trying to
I'm
get a
not,
sponsorship
I'm
deal
not
with these guys.
I'm not joining these apps. If you're already a celebrity, you really need to be on an app at that point.
It's like, yeah.
It's to your point, loneliness and stuff. Are they lonely? Are they horny? Are they
That could be
just
it too.
Well,
quick
according to
thing?
Drake, trust me at the top, it isn't lonely. So who knows?
Yeah.
Trust me, at the top, it isn't lonely.
Speaking of Drake, I'm joking.
No, don't even get
No,
into
but
that.
you know what? We've been like dancing around it. Like I just been joking around it, like talking about pussy, people being horny, blah blah blah. Like that's
You're a horny fuck.
No, that's not. I'm
Yeah,
not
you
actually,
just can't.
I'm actually not a horny.
Lotion.
Yeah.
No, this
Talking
guy's,
about
this guy's all trying.
Talking
out.
about this guy
Oh,
fucking
no, this
blowing-
guy, I don't
No,
do
blowing a
that.
load.
it's like I could see why people use like if people were really like sex was like the number like my favorite thing to do is fuck. You know, like I could see them love Tinder. You know, that's the other athletes in the game, like the pros. There's a lot of people out there that they just need somebody to fuck every week. Like the fucking, you know how you go to the gym, you know how you walk your dog, you know how you go watch your dog play
They gotta have a
Olympics.
chick.
Yeah,
They
sex
got-
addicts.
That's a thing. That's a totally different thing.
you
That's a
know,
totally
it's-
different thing. Maybe it's somebody.
or sex, like you know, like
Tradition.
recreational.
But it's crazy that this
sexaholics.
app like
Sexual
this
activity,
exists. though.
recreational sexual activity.
There you go.
We're talking about the caste system, all that stuff. Here we are, full circle, talking about caste system in modern day Western society. About I'm on the top app, I'm on this app, and I'm on the top feature, right? But anyways, I find out about this app. I'm shocked. Now Tinder, but the revenue is starting to decline. Less and less people are like, "I'm paying for this. I'm done paying for this," right? Or I don't have money. The economy's tough, right? Like I gotta pay for a girl to take her out for dinner. I don't have money to pay for primo.
Super
right?
swipes, right? Like what are you getting in the primo package? Like
So first of all, if there's a 3-to-1 ratio to girls, girls are only gonna naturally be exposed to a certain amount of profiles a day.
Yeah.
Okay. If you're only exposed to 100 total potential cards a day, right? Then of course, if there's 3-to-1 ratio of guys, what are the chances of you actually getting on the right girl's thing too, right? So you pay a little bit extra, you're at the top of the deck for everyone for that 15 minutes.
Wait, so
sick.
no, let me.
You're the top of the
yo.
you're top of the town.
No,
You're
but the
everyone's top
thing
deck.
is, do they know that?
No,
You're
they
top
won't
of the
know.
deck.
They'll just be like, "Oh, there's a guy on my feed."
Oh, like
They
it's
won't know.
like no like little like weird thing to show like
No,
this
that's
motherfucker paid for this. Like,
No,
kinda
no,
like
no. There's another thing that you can do, which is a super like, which is like you like, but then you're like, oh my God, this is the girl of my dreams. I need to super like her. That would stand out in the cards for the woman. She's like,
Yeah.
oh, I got 40 matches this week. Oh, one super like. Oh, it's so and so.
yeah.
So these
She'll
are
be
all
look- she'll stand out.
microtransactions within that you can make.
Yep.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
No,
man.
there's way more than this, guys. I'm not a user, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But there's so many different things. You can pay for lifetime premium. You can pay monthly. It's like, guys, we're not talking cheap. You're talking
Lifetime premium. Why would anyone pay for that, man? They got to be a sexaholic, man. Lifetime premium.
no, but lifetime premium is like $300 per like every 2-3 months is 300.
But that's
Sorry.
Crazy, man.
200,
At that
200.
point, you're not even using it for dating.
Sorry.
You're
It's
trying to
almost
use it to
200.
fuck.
If you sign that contract, like lifetime agreement, it's like you're telling the universe, I don't want to find nobody. I don't want to find love. I don't want to settle down.
Tinder revenue started to dip. They introduced a $500 premium member. Now, what does that give you? On Tinder, normally you can simply just swipe like, dislike, or super like, right? That's it. Now you have the ability to message, like you can like just directly
Like
message
instantly,
them.
not even.
Yeah, and you get to be, they know that you're like a top dog. You also get to be higher up in the deck.
Yeah, because you
And
spend more money. Like girls,
No.
like, oh, this guy spent
This guy-
$500 on
he's
this.
got
Like
money.
he must,
He's
he
got
got
money.
money.
He's got money, which is just
Yeah.
goes right back to the societal thing. Oh, this guy drives a Benz. This guy's got money.
Yeah.
You know how many rich people I know? Well, unfortunately, not enough that drive around not Benzes. But there's many people that are rich that I know that have so much money that sit there that just drive basic cars that don't give a crap. That I know have so much money that don't give a
Those are
crap.
the best people, the humble ones.
Yeah, so it's always right. And again, it's nice to have nice things and stuff like that. I'm all about that too. But it's just a matter of, are you doing it for yourself or are you doing it for other people? Right? I didn't, some things that I have in my life,
You
like
did
my
it for-
toilet, it's for me.
Oh.
Ain't no you guys ain't using my toilet.
You
It's
got
in
a
my
nice-
room.
What's the company of your toilet?
Toto.
You got a nice toilet, like an expensive
Say it
one.
properly.
No, so you know Toto?
Toto.
It's Toto, bro.
Toto.
Okay, oh my God.
Toto.
Oh, is it? No.
No,
so
I'm
It's,
just
it's probably
joking.
European.
That's
Toto.
what DJ Khaled said once, and
no,
it made
no.
me laugh.
DJ Khaled bought, was it Drake that bought DJ Khaled a bunch of toilets?
A Toto 5,000.
I have that toilet.
A Toto 5,000.
Basically,
I literally checked them all.
So
out.
what does
we-
it do?
And for anyone watching this toilet is sick. Yeah, open and closes. But this guy over here doesn't let anyone use it. I've asked so many times, yo, let me just take one piss on it. I'm not gonna break your toilet, bro.
You can do it tonight. I'll tell you what, you can do it tonight.
No, don't let him. Don't let him. I get it. If you're gonna ball out on a toilet, I'm sorry, man.
It's the throne.
Exactly.
It's the throne,
If
bro.
I'm living in my own crib solo and I had like I still have like the guest washroom, a second washroom, but I put that expensive one in my room, dude. I'm just using that. Like no one else is using it.
I'm on your side for shits,
Yeah.
but not pisses.
No, but pisses, they splatter.
Yeah, dude. Come on, it's your throne. You spent money. It's like, would you let anyone sit on your PS5?
No.
That's the most absurd fucking comparison. What the
No. But it's like, would you let anyone borrow your PS5? Like, yo, bro, I'm kind of bored, dude. Can I just borrow your PS5 for the weekend? You're probably like, no, man. What the fuck? It's kind of the same thing, dude. Whoa.
It's something that you sit on every day. And I use that more than I use my television. I use that more than I use
That's
other items in my house. That I was like, I am gonna exceed budget on the toilet.
Yeah.
And that toilet, I didn't buy it for you. I didn't buy it to show it off to you or to talk about it. I bought it for me. And most people aren't even gonna know how nice of a toilet is because they're gonna be like, yo, this toilet looks like a robot. Like,
well, what does it do though?
Opens, closes,
no,
cleans.
man. Let me fucking tell you. Right now. So no. So obviously it's got a bidet in there. It's got the
Yeah.
bidet. You can adjust the bidet. It's got hot water. It has a heat.
Hot water bidet?
It's got it actually heats up the water with a laser, like with electricity, like right before. You have a control of 5 settings. You have 5 heat settings on the toilet itself. Okay. You have it has
Ass warmer.
it has a filter that actually it does like a fan blows to take all the smell, and right away it actually like sucks out all the smell. It's got the UV light to like kill all the smell and everything.
Automatic Febreze?
It's basically a neutral
That's
Febreze.
crazy.
There's never any smell ever. Like
It probably looks like a car wash after, like everything going like.
no, and it's got a tornado flush. The way it flushes
There
it,
you go.
it has like a special way it flushes around. Like it pushes it, like it's insane.
This is the
Trip-
worst.
triple
sales
foam.
ever. This guy trying to sell you on how the
No,
water spins.
I don't want anybody else. No. But what I'll say though is
How much was this?
it?
Yeah, let's talk about it, man.
I know it's a lot. That's why I'm trying to
Are we
put you on
talking
the
like
spot.
what? 'Cause
It's fine. It's fine.
That's not-
I
that's
just
not
want,
even-
I just wanted to make fun.
No,
of him.
Google the best Toto toilet that you can buy. That's the one.
T.O.
No, maybe okay. It's a
I'm
lie if
doing
I say
it.
it's exactly like Drake's, but he said Drake. Sorry,
No. This
DJ
one.
Khaled.
No, this one's similar to it. Yeah.
It is similar.
Yeah.
Oh, you know.
I know.
Shout out to my brother Drake, Six God. Listen, this is not no regular toilet bowl. My brother Drake His toilet bowls are incredible. Melissa, what's some of the features?
It has a UV light cleaning system.
It got a UV light cleaning system.
It's remote control operated.
It's remote control operated.
It's automatic. Toilet seat can be opened.
And it got this the water too that splashes up, right?
Air deodorizer as well. Night light.
Night light, refreshing air deodorant, you saying? Yo, Drake,
Tornado flushing.
I'm not even joking, Drake. Me and my queen been talking about getting Todos. Honey, we got Toto toilet bowls.
Heated seats too.
Heated seats too. Yo, Drake, anybody knows toilet bowls besides when you do the theory? When you do the theory, that's where you meditate and reflect on life. So when you sit down and do the theory, that's when you reflect on life. Ideas be coming. Some of my biggest ideas come from me taking a theory. Now it's real talk, and I got one now that lights up and it sprays theory, and then it even makes it smell theory, and it's like a big theory. Drake, we love you, brother.
What do I
Okay,
search? Toto 5000?
No, Toto tornado flush.
It's like why is Drake in the actual this one right here? I'm not lying. Look at this.
Oh my! Oh,
Yeah.
it actually says Drake on it.
So what do you put in the
No,
hyperlink?
but these aren't it, man. These aren't
Oh,
it.
this ain't
It's
it.
like it's basically this one.
Let's see it, man.
It's
It looks
called
next level. You want to
Dual
see
Flush.
it? Well,
No,
we'll look
no,
at it
no,
after.
that's- I don't
No,
know.
I've thought about doing a
What?
YouTube
This
video
thing?
just on it
You should. It's pretty cool.
because I'm an automation guy. That's what I do for a living. My toilet's automated. If you're gonna have an automation guy that's gonna take care of your business and automate it, you better have an
Honestly,
automated toilet and
So
automated car.
I like this. So $5,000 for a toilet. What?
You just doxed them.
No, it's fine.
That's it's okay.
Go ahead.
Honestly, you're proud of the purchase, man. I'm happy
Sure.
for you because it's like you're 100% right, dude.
You know,
Like
you
the
do spend
toilet-
like a decent amount of
Yeah,
your life on a
dude.
toilet.
Yeah, bro, 100%. I think with all the things that it does, it's a good investment. It's not a shitty investment at all.
No pun intended.
No,
But you know what? It raises
with
the
this-
value of the house.
absolutely.
Exactly.
No, the toilet's nice and everything, but
You know what
I
I,
don't
would
know
do?
why we're talking about toilets.
I would put a Toto 5000 in the other bathroom as well. Because then if like when you sell the house, bro, like honestly speaking, bro.
Okay. Anyways,
Okay. Enough
Ba-
shit
back
talk.
to the back to the status thing. You know,
Just like Cass.
I didn't buy that. I didn't buy that toilet to then talk about how I have a nice toilet. I bought it for myself. I could have spent that money. I could have spent that money to actually buy a fucking pair of pants or something
Yeah.
that's actually legitimate. I don't do that, right? But anyways, it gives you that sense of status. Now you're adding to that status of like, oh, on social media, I have to show my best side, and now I'm in debt, but I need to pay $500 because I need to prove a point to these girls that I'm worthy. And now, what do you think that sets for the expectation of the date? Dude, the girl's gonna go, this guy's paying $500 a month. This guy's gonna take me somewhere nice, right? That also changes the dynamic of that whole thing, right? But I say this to say that you have now guys who are already not getting that many matches, who are already outnumbered, who are now paying $500 a month out of desperation to DM girls that have already rejected them. Now you're basically you're like, oh, this girl didn't swipe on me, but I'll DM her myself so that way maybe I have a better chance, and it might give you
Dude,
another
exactly.
chance.
And it's interesting because I feel like you're more fixated around society being in a weird place because you have a large crop of men who are willing to drop money on dating apps. But then on the other end, you're like, yo, make a compatible friend as a robot.
I think that making
It's
a compatible
like I'm more worried about the lonely people versus the people who have money to spend on Tinder because it's like if y'all want to do that, blah blah blah. It's like whatever, you know, like.
whether we like it or not, the future is AI. The future is a new level of social media and a merging of AI and humans.
Singularity.
I'm talking to you right now in 2024 about Replica being a real life companion for people. What is that going to be when the bot can actually walk around and hug you and you can feel a fake heartbeat, right? What are you going to do
Over,
then,
man.
right? What are you going to do then? And then
Blade Runner,
and
man.
then-
If you
and
ever
then-
watched it, 2049. Plug
I
yourself.
got a lot
man.
to.
Go
I
for
got a
it.
lot to do.
Okay,
I'm
so
not-
you know what, Harmol, what do you know about this guy?
Yeah, I'm a Canucks fan, you know.
No, what?
That's a big thing, you know. I think a lot of people right now, like they're finding out about me, and you gotta look after your neighbors, man. Like this whole time, I've been spewing out a whole bunch of stuff about like being one and like changing the world, and I'm just all these concerns and all that jazz. And I understand that you can't really do all that until you really change your community, like the people that you drive by, the people that you walk by, the people that you cross in the grocery stores, like this human spiritual energy that I'm talking about. Like, this whole world is connected, but it really does start with, again, the people you share this air with. And I don't know, I've always felt like I've been connected to that, and it goes back always to the Canucks because I don't know how I got here. I don't know how I got to caring about my neighbors so much and their dreams and just putting on for the fucking city. But I know for sure it has a lot to do with being 7 years old and loving the Vancouver Canucks. The Vancouver Canucks. It was never just the Canucks. It was the Vancouver Canucks, the Vancouver Canucks. Then fast forward, like way later in my life, I meet a whole bunch of entrepreneurs, dreamers who are trying to build a certain industry in the city. And it was always tied around like putting the city on. So maybe I'm ultra it again because of what I do, but also because of the team that I cheer for / the first thing that I fell in love with. Fuck the whole creator terms. Like any type of business, whatever you're manufacturing, whatever you're building, whatever you're trying to sell, bro, the fact that you got one person willing to make that transactional thing with you to help your dreams come true, bro, you got to treat it like that's all you need. That's going to take you far in life, man. That's some fucking wisdom, man. I was just with somebody was cutting my hair today. He makes a lot of music. He has a bit of a following. And he talks about how he's like anxious and how he thinks he has to do this and this before he does this and all this stuff. And I'm like, bro, you have thousands of people who support you. That's enough. You don't need to worry about making things so you could find other people to like your things. You should shift your attention to making things so the people that do like who you are and what you're making are being quote unquote fed or supported in this transaction. And that will take you to more people, because I think in this digital world where everything's like very analytical and everything's follower based, people in business in general who are maybe in the artsy world, they forget about the power of word of mouth. You know, they don't take that into account. And there's many ways to grow your stuff. I think providing quality and being better and uploading better shit and taking your time, those are all factors into the big equation. But the number one thing that works is, again, doing the most for your supporters, your fans. That's all you need to do.
And you see exactly why this man's the reason this is happening.
Dude.
Literally.
We gotta talk to this guy. Yo, man, we can't post any episodes right now. Kyle, what do we do?
Yeah.
Yo, man, how do we release this?
But
Yo,
no,
how do we do
I
this?
want you to also plug yourself, like your pages, all the stuff you're doing.
Yeah. Just follow me on Instagram at Kyle Bowen. I got a book that
Okay,
I wrote
wait,
a while
redo that.
ago.
Get some fucking conviction
Yeah,
in there.
get some
Get
energy.
your eyes
Come
in the
on.
camera.
Come
Wake
on.
the fuck up.
Kyle Bowen, KYLEBHAWAN. My website, KyleBowen.com. I did write a book maybe like 10 months ago, a little short story. It's still on that website. I'm working on one right now as well. Maybe I'll drop it sometime around my birthday. I'm hoping sooner, but maybe it'll just be like a short story around my birthday every time.
Yeah.
Because I like to read, you know? And then I do talk a lot on my network, all week with Kyle Bowen. I used to drop new episodes every tomorrow. That's the gimmick. That's the promo. That's the tagline.
Every tomorrow.
That's obviously the promise as well. But in recent history, I don't know, like the world has brought me limelight and other projects to work on, and it's definitely taken away from me being a constant voice of my own network. That being said, I am fortunate to be able to talk about the Canucks every day too. So there's avenues where people are still getting my voice, which is, that's the dream, you know?
Well, that's awesome. Well,
Yeah.
thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah.
And you're 100% coming again.
Yeah.
It's so insightful. It was such a great conversation today.
No, yeah, thanks for joining us, Kyle. That was awesome. Making the trek all the way over to the boonies.
Dude, let's do it again, man. I'm not gonna front. I'll say
Yeah,
this.
this is awesome.
This is the fucking truth. Like when I say it's all about the West Coast bias, I'm not fucking joking. I'm doing a lot of things. I'm super busy. Dude, I'm not gonna go out here and say I don't have to do this show right now. Blah blah blah. There's a lot of work. Dude, a big reason why I am here is because you guys are Canucks fans too, and I tend to follow. No, I do tend to follow that as a sign. You know, like because
Meant to
no,
be.
it's fucking dude. These guys are dying. This guy's season take a hold. This guy fucking Harmol knows everything about
Every
the Canucks.
stat.
Like
There's every jersey. There's
so
every
I
jersey.
gotta
one.
follow that
Except
because I followed that the first time I jumped into like this entrepreneur life, and some of the first people that I teamed up with after doing it for a couple years and just meeting people who like music and movies and this director and that artist and that. Great. I met a lot of different people, but I did meet again the people that in the first 2 years that also loved the Canucks, and it was a big thing for me. I was like, wow, I finally met somebody who's like diehard Canucks fan. It just, and I followed it and look what happened, and now I'm like, oh god, I gotta see what these guys are about too, because
Next time we're all wearing our jerseys.
yeah, there you go, man. Go Canucks, man. Short terms, go Canucks, man.
Anyways, Kyle, amazing having you here, man.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for taking the time. Harmol, always a pleasure having you. And
Leave us with a nice quote or something nice.
Dude, man, you win when the team wins, man.
You
That's the
win
quote.
when the team wins.
Mindy's
Yeah.
gonna be back.
Yeah.
All right.
See you
Thanks, guys. See you next week.